The global environment currently offers some threats to the Nigerian economy, to states in Nigeria, and to companies in Nigeria. But it also offers opportunities in parallel. The main threat is the weak commodity prices and the lost export incomes. And the main opportunities is the liquidity glut, the cheap liquidity on the global scene, and easy opportunities for companies and national government and state governments to attract capital inflows, particularly equity inflows, if they try enough. Yeah, and that our responses to the shocks from abroad had been very slow, if we responded at all, and that has led to negative consequences for domestic economic variables. Recession, devaluation, inflation need not have occurred if we had responded to the shocks. It's lack of adequate responses that brought those hardships. And anyway, commodity prices recovered sufficiently to lift us out of those hardships. But the future, the outlook is still dependent on Nigeria, responding adequately, to the weak commodity prices to insulate Nigeria from the threat of lower commodity prices and seize the opportunities offered by cheap liquidity on the global scene, to move Nigeria forward and build enough reserve buffers to protect Nigeria from future negative shocks from abroad. So the national government has opportunity to redirect, the risk management, country risk management strategy and the economic strategy to ensure that sectors, sectoral growth are more convergent and that more is invested and more is spent by the government than consumed in the economy, and to ensure that the growth of states, are more convergent. Like the situation where the largest 3 states in the country accounts for more than half of GDP. You want government to take measures to ensure that, all states are included in the growth process. And states have threats, definitely, but they also have opportunities, to grow faster and better the lots of the citizens of their states. And companies also, need to take steps to take advantage of the emerging opportunities. I do not see it as a refusal to sign, because saying it's a refusal to sign means we won't have opportunities to sign in the future. The window is open. So Nigeria is yet to sign. I believe Nigeria will eventually sign. Consultations have to be held with stakeholders. It's not government that trades. It's private companies that trade. So the delay is because there wasn't sufficient consultation with stakeholders. So we can't, and they protested. So and the government has to listen to them. It's not a dictatorship, It's a civilian regime. Once the consultations are exhausted, I believe Nigeria will sign. Social intervention is a palliative. It does not cure poverty. As you are doing social intervention, more Nigerians are getting poorer because of devaluation, because of inflation, because of weak growth. The growth of GDP is less than the growth rate of the population. So how many palliatives do you want to provide? So government should put more effort in trying to reduce poverty than trying to, give fish to the poor. That's my view. In the last 2 years or 3, we've been spending on palliatives, but poverty has increased. So we should put more effort in trying to make sure that A, poverty does not increase, B, that the poverty rate reduces by ensuring that growth occurs, by ensuring that the exchange rate is stable, there is no devaluation, by ensuring that inflation is low. That's my view. So I would have devoted more energy to preventing poverty than giving palliatives to the poor.